The ultimate goal of my work is to bring an individual to the resolution that they want of their problem state and therefore be experiencing their goal state. My work is based on that the conscious mind isn't in control, it's the unconscious mind that's in control. And metaphors have been used for the conscious, unconscious, like an iceberg. So the conscious mind is just the tip of that iceberg. The unconscious is the 6/7 of the iceberg, and the information is in the unconscious. So all I'm doing is I'm communicating with the unconscious mind. And to me, in a sense, we're even more awake when I'm working with a client, rather than what people generally think of trance states. And trance states are totally safe and totally natural.
I started working with Sally because I've suffered with hay fever from being about aged 8 years old, and I'd had many summers of not being able to enjoy outdoor life, not being able to play with friends.
I think people often think it's only a minor ailment, you know, that people have to deal with. It's just a few sneezes here and there, but it really used to just destroy my summers.
I remember suffering through most of my school years with hay fever. It was always around exam time that hay fever would start, and I had many exams where it was hard to concentrate. It was hard to see the questions, hard to write answers.
I decided to go and see Sally because I tried just about every medication I could think of. I used to spend a fortune every summer, and when I heard about the work that Sally does, I just thought, well, give it a go, it can't do any harm.
Before I started hypnotherapy, I thought it would be a scary process, just like I'd seen on TV of people losing control and doing crazy things.
We've got these ideas of people kind of going into this big trance, and the next thing they're walking around making chicken noises and doing all kinds of weird, crazy things.
It wasn't anything like that. It was an easy process to follow. It was using the mind in deep concentration and deep thought.
All the time that I was working with Sally, I felt fully in control of everything that I was saying.
Sally made the work both enjoyable and really easy to do. I now can just enjoy the summers. I can smell flowers, I can walk in fields and just enjoy outdoor life. I don't have to feel that I need to be locked away.
It was a really empowering experience. You came out of it and felt a lot calmer, a lot more relaxed. I was able to sleep better. I wouldn't go into that panic mode. I felt like I'd been given a new lease of life. My summers, I'm free to enjoy it, sit out in the beer gardens with my friends, just relax, breathe in and enjoy the summer.
One of the best examples I can give that has shown how my life has changed through the work with Sally is that I got married last May, and I was able to carry fresh flowers down the aisle, which obviously meant the world to me.
It's been a revelation really, something that I'd never thought about trying before, and I never knew it was an option with hay fever to treat something like this. You know, you're taught it's an illness, you have to take tablets, that's the only thing you can do. But actually trying something new that dealt with problems on the inside just made me realise that actually there are alternatives to dealing with ailments, illnesses, whatever you want to call them. You can get so many positives out of using those alternatives.
I wouldn't hesitate to recommend working with Sally. The work itself was extremely interesting and successful, and it's been a life-changing experience.
Sally had been recommended to me, thankfully, so I had the great fortune of working with Sally. I was diagnosed with testicular cancer in 2006. I had an initial operation to remove the left testicle, and then it was realised I needed chemotherapy. So at the time, as you can imagine, I was very stressed, down, low in confidence, low in everything really. And the initial work I did with Sal basically improved my self-esteem and gave me confidence, energy to crack on with the treatment of chemotherapy. The first session focused on what did I want to gain from the from the sessions and through the work with Sal, and I realised I just needed increased energy and positivity. I came out the first session feeling as though I was Rocky, to be honest with you. I just had bundles of energy which had come from nowhere. After 2 or 3 sessions, we realised that I'd had an issue over the years with liking myself and respecting myself. Perhaps I didn't do that as much, as I should have done. And I had there was 2 cancer tumours, and we kind of gave them a new identity of the guys, and I could relate to them as kind of being friends with them really, and that helped me to. The aim of the session was to like and respect myself more, and then on the flip side of that, realising that the guys just wanted to be liked and respected, and if we could work towards that and as a team really, that they would be happy kind of residing somewhere else, which we gave them somewhere to reside, which wasn't in my body. You're in control from the start. You're just kind of in a deep state of relaxation. You feel very safe, you feel very warm, and there's just a complete calmness around each session. I'm 100% convinced that without the work I did with Sal, that I wouldn't be the person I am today, in that I'm a lot more confident, I've got higher self-esteem, and I respect myself a lot more than I ever did. So in a way I see the of getting cancer as a kind of a blessing in disguise, that I met Sally and she was able to reform the character completely.
I actually had to see Sally because I had a bad stammer, which is a big problem, and Sally has been the only person that has been able to help me. Before I came to see Sally, I saw a NHS speech therapist, which it didn't really help because it doesn't get to the core of your problems, and that is how you can help people, by sort of getting to their heart and sort of getting to where the problems first started. Sally helped me to overcome it by being there, and she is so caring, and she really means it in how she makes you feel very relaxed. If there's anybody out there and you've got a bad stammer, come and see Sally, because she will be able to help you. I mean, she's helped me so much. She has enabled me to actually be able to do this, which I wouldn't have been able to do because this is really scary. And this is the sort of situation that a stammer normally comes on, and and the fact that I'm able to do this means that it works.
100% of my effort and attention goes into every individual. Every individual mind is so fabulous, and I just totally respect every individual and what they bring to me, and request that I assist them resolve.